Hello, beautiful people, and I would like to explain what is a spiritual awakening and how can it affect people and how did it affect me. Yeah, so I am a spiritual being, and we all are. We just don't know it yet because we haven't really woke up to what life really is. We're too distracted by what's in front of us. We care so much about putting an image out and not and forgetting about the message. So yeah. Um Spirituality is great, okay? It's really great. Um it's peace of mind, it's balance, it's confidence, it's finding who you are, okay? It's expressing yourself. Um, and religion is just a cover up for spirituality. A dumbass cover up. Sorry for my religious people, but that's just it, okay? And I would like to explain how did I get my spiritual awakening. So I got my spiritual awakening because, um, you know, deep down, I knew it was more to life than, what's in front of us. The TV we watch, the food we eat, living in a happy state and everything like that. So, I knew it was more to life, but my own two eyes didn't want to see what that more was. So, um, so me, I was a negative person. I was a very negative, mean, judgmental, you know, person. And I was just so lost and I was so caught up in, the shit that's around me and the fucking shit that's in front of me. I was so caught up in it. So caught up in all the TV, all the social media, chasing money and, the pleasure. I was so caught up in it. And it really messed with me. It really messed with me and it brought me to this low ass vibration of myself. And I realized that that wasn't me, all of that, the everyday things I did in the past wasn't me. And I realized that this life isn't what we think. It's not what I thought it was. I thought that happiness was supposed to be pleasure and it's supposed to be, spending your life with someone you love, but I really found out that I had to seek that love within myself to love someone else. And yeah, so me being so negative, me being so just rude to, a lot of people and a lot of just things. I didn't appreciate what I had and everything like that. I was just a negative person overall. And for people who knew me back then, y'all can see the change. I know y'all can. Because now I'm so simple right now. And I'm so basic. And there's nothing wrong with being basic because just knowing that you are everything, just knowing that, it goes a long way. But me being a negative person, I dealt with depression and I dealt with not knowing who I was. I dealt with a lot of that, and I'm pretty sure most of you deal with a lot of not knowing who you are, you know, and this lifestyle you have. And it really deals a lot with what our parents teach us and what we seek throughout life, what we want, you know, ego possession. Yeah, so I was a really depressed person, and I was depressed because it just hit me that, you know, somebody that was really close to me passed, and you know, a lot of that just came down on me, and it really hurt me. It really hurt me, you know, to think that that person is gone forever, you know. But overall, it's not a bad thing no more. I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. I know this person is, you know, in a safe place, and this person energy lives on throughout everything, and I know that now. So me going into spirituality, it really changed me overall. It really changed my life around. It changed the way I eat, the way I think, how my mindset is on everything. And my mindset is very positive now, and I don't have to deal with a lot of unnecessary bullshit that just comes my way, you know, and not none of the negativity can get into me now because I'm so positive just by meditating and just by seeking what I desire within myself. And yeah, so yeah, so being spiritual is a great thing overall. You know, we were all taught that it's demonic and it's devilish to think, you know, it's devilish to think spiritually. And that's just because the people, whoever run this matrix, whoever runs this country, this world, this state, whatever, whoever runs it all wants us to think this type of way. They want us to be depressed. They want us to be sad. They want us to have our fucking face in a fucking phone, not finding ourselves, not finding who we are. They want us to be like that because overall they controlling it all. So why wouldn't they want us to be sad and angry and depressed and have all this anxiety and shit? So yeah, and then it's like I found a way out of this matrix. I found a way out in this life, in this reality we call reality. So I found a way out of it all, and you know, it did something to me and everything like that. So it did something to my life. My whole life changed just in a month, really. So you can change your life in a month. I promise you, just by meditating. And I always like seek like questions. I had so much questions for for this life we live in, this religion we believe in. You know, if God is real, who created God? And then who created that person? And then that person, like, come on now. And I just had so much questions, and it wasn't adding up. And spirituality makes more sense to me than this religion we all believe in. So, you know, and spirituality is really doing the impossible, really focusing on yourself and not having to care about what the fuck anybody thinks about you, because it's you. It's being who you are, be you. And it's just having that positive mindset of thinking. So yeah, and all this stuff, all the positive stuff is just hidden from us as kids. And, you know, it does a lot to us growing up. So, that's why our face is so drawn to phones, because we think, you know, that's our free time and that's what we do in our free time, you know, when we should be reading and expanding our mindset full of great things, okay? But yeah, that's my spiritual awakening. I woke up from depression. And if you're going through a tough time, just know pain is temporary, and you know, you can get through it just by keeping a positive mindset, treating your body well, eating right, drinking water and not the fucking Coca-Cola and all that Sprite and shit, all that stuff that's just handmade. Water ain't handmade, so why not drink it? So, yeah. Do your best to stay positive. And I love y'all. Bye.